All right, folks, what's going on? I told you I'm reading a book by Michael T. Lester, and in it he talks about how information is now currency, and part of that lesson is on propaganda, right? And he states that one of the most powerful tools, and I'm getting ready to give you a really good example of it, is if you repeat something enough, people will believe it, even if it's not true, right? Or even if it's slightly true. So I asked Perplexity how many times Benjamin Netanyahu has gone before a legislative body or television or somebody shoved a mic in his face and he has said that Iran is close to a nuclear weapon. Here's what it gave me. This has been going on for 35 years. Keep that in mind. 1992, in a Knesset speech, he told the Israeli parliament that within 3 to 5 years, we can assume that Iran will become autonomous in its ability to develop and produce a nuclear bomb. 1995, in a book, Fighting Terrorism, he repeated essentially the same 3 to 5 year warning about Iran being close to a nuclear bomb. 2009, briefing to U.S. lawmakers. A U.S. diplomatic cable later released by WikiLeaks recorded him telling members of Congress that Iran was 1 or 2 years away from nuclear capability. 2012, to the UN General Assembly, the infamous bomb chart. Holding up a cartoon bomb, he said Iran could cross the nuclear final stage by next spring, at most next summer. That was in 2012. 2018, UN speech on secret atomic warehouse. He claimed that Iran was hiding nuclear materials and equipment in Tehran as proof it was still pursuing nuclear weapons, arguing this showed Iran remained dangerously close to a bomb despite the 2015 deal. 2020's renewed, quote, months away warnings in the context of Israeli strikes and covert action. He has again said Iran could develop a weapon within a, quote, very brief period. It could be a year. It could just be a few months. So this can only be one of two things. Either the intelligence he's getting is so far off, it's laughable, or it's propaganda. I don't know how it could be anything other than that. This guy's been chomping at the bit for a war with Iran for 35 years, which is more than half of my lifetime. And he will say so at any given opportunity to whomever will listen. I am pleading with the president to not do this. It does not benefit the United States. Iran is no threat to us. Not from there. Now, there are threats inside the country that came across during Biden's open border policy, for sure. But Iran is no threat to us. That's it. Understand the propaganda. Understand when you're being fed bullshit. Y'all be cool.